Good day my fellow hackers, today I'm gonna be using cheat engine on Hytale, and today I'm gonna be showing you how to catch items. Now this only works if you're the host. If you're the host, so you have to, have created the world. You have to be the owner of the server and stuff. Yeah, in multiplayer this will not work because the items are not for you. It's not client side. Okay, so let's turn on the cheat engine. Connect this to the game. Oh no. So real quick, as you can see, I do not connect to Hytale. No, we need something else. In processes, there's thus far nothing. Let's close this world. Let's turn on any world. Now I have been struggling by trying to catch these items. I was really praying that it wasn't the case, but it was the case. So I have once spoken about like levels of difficulty in catching values. This is a level 5. Okay, so I'm in a world. I'm in creative. Sure. Now let me quickly check. Does it save? It did save. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna show you the process. Now let's connect this to the server. Click on this button, and now in processes, not applications, but in processes, scroll down and see this Java icon. Minecraft uses the same thing. This is the world. It's made in Java. Open. Now it is difficult to catch items and many other things because it's in JavaScript, and Java is not for games. It shouldn't be for games because it's fast, but it's unstable. I'm gonna try and catch the item, right? But know this, because it's not exclusively to JavaScript, but because it's in Java, the value of all items in my inventory, in the chests and other places, they update, like they change addresses in like 5 seconds. So you have 5 seconds to catch the value. I have done this on Terraria by catching any item. There is the video. But okay, so first of all, as I did in Terraria, I need a huge amount. 100 will not suffice, because if I were to try and scan with 100, it's 4 bytes. With 100, as you can see, 200, above 200 found amount, which is, it's too many. I need at least, 100. 100 would suffice. But we can lower this even further by just simply... Okay, so... slash... I don't know what's... slash op yourself or something like that. What was it? There is a command to op yourself. Basically, you need to op yourself. And we're gonna use... There we go. Op self. To, gain access to all the modding tools. Go into creative by pressing O. And now in creative tools, assets, asset editor. We're gonna be using some modding tools because we need to increase the stack size. So I have anyways.
A few minutes later.
Okay, why are you not showing me a server? Go into right, go into Hytale. I was in my packet. Right. I would like to create packet as I go. Okay, items, and for example, food. Let's go fish this time. Now I need an object. You don't look like objects. Okay, food, chicken raw. Good enough? Okay, chicken raw. We need to duplicate this. Your packet, of course. I have another one, folder, this folder you might create yourself. Nope. Has to be uppercase. Okay. Now, we can close this. We should have our dodo. Okay, this is our chicken leg. We can edit the max stack size, and now let's make it into a big number that we can find. Let me copy that. Copy. Okay, it should be saved. Now, let's find it into okay, which one is mine? I need to look into ID. Below the name there's ID, and this is the dodo ID, and this is my stack. Okay, we need to prepare. So let me write my value. You scan, enable speed hack. You're gonna need to have a speed hack. You can of course go into settings, and in hotkeys set up a hotkey for your pause the select process, which basically freezes the whole process. Now, once you freeze like Hytale server, do not be surprised that your character is still moving, because this is the client. You're seeing the client. You're playing through the client whilst connecting to the world. So I'm freezing the world, and the world will not move, chest will not close, and you know, stuff like that.
One eternity later.
Basically, repeating. I'm gonna repeat what I explained. Be ready to use your speed hack. Wow, you just... No, it does, it keep... No! Oh, I'm sorry. So it's a visual. Piece of shit. Basically, using some sort of similar method, you should probably catch... But how can you catch? I believe that once... Hold on, let's see. There we go. Yes, it stays. Okay. So this is how actually you change the value of your item. But if you try to scan for 100, as I said, like for example 100, which is the max stack for blocks, sure, you will find a lot of addresses, and if you try to change like all of them, the game will crash before you change the value, because you will change something that you shouldn't have changed. And of course I have this script, but it's basically a visual which doesn't even work. Okay, so it's useless. My goodness. Yes, this is how you catch items. You can catch items. Basically, items change very, very fast. So what you need to do... Let me quickly show you again. So, items change incredibly fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For scan, it's one of these. Items change incredibly fast, and you will see a zeros. There we go. These two were the actual ones. This is the speed at which these items get lost. I can do this again, and you will see it again. It's not those. It should be. It might be 0. No. I guess it was those two. Let's see. Nope. You're hella different. Nope. Basically, this is how you catch items. Can you do something with that? Oh no. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Basically, this is how you catch items. It's fucking JavaScript. That's why it changes so fast. It changes addresses after you add item. It changes addresses after you remove item. It's basically if you wanna catch something with 100, which you have like the most chance, like okay, like if I try to scan for free, like this battles, there's above 1 million. And you will need to get lucky to, select a few, change a few, not crash the server, and then you might be able to dupe. Basically, let me show you a command which can give you items. Just basically, what's the command for giving myself items? There we go, give. There we go. You just give yourself items with the commands, with op. Because catching items is bullshit in JavaScript. So yeah, that is all. Thanks for watching.